Hi guys, welcome back to Little Homestead. Today I will be putting together a grow light system. I bought a bookshelf off of Amazon, which I'm starting to put together now. And then I also bought some Barrina LED full spectrum grow lights off of Amazon. I also purchased a Grow Ease seed starting kit that Garden Answer Laura, she uses them a lot and they fit really well in her grow system. And in that system, there's a water wicking mat that draws up the water from the bottom reservoir and it travels across the mat and it waters the seedlings from underneath. So that will be coming, in about maybe another 2 weeks or so. I don't know if I'll be using it right away or if I'll just save it for when I need it more in the warmer months or maybe next season, since I'm impatient and I'm starting to grow them in different containers already. So this bookshelf has 6 shelves. Ended up taking one off already, so I have some more space um, between the shelves. So let me tell you, this bookshelf was definitely a beast to put together. It is very sturdy, but it took a bit of time to get it all together, which is fine. I'm very happy with the finished product, and it was definitely worth it, and I do not regret it 1 minute. This bookshelf was $119, and it has the faux wood shelf, and they get 4 screws underneath of the shelf, so you don't see the screws when you're looking at the bookshelf because it's all underneath the shelving. And each different level in the bookshelf racking, you could put a shelf, so you can change it out so there's more space for larger plants, smaller spaces for when you're starting seedlings. And I really, really like this feature, and it was a major factor in me deciding to buy this bookshelf because I was able to use it for a bunch of different purposes and different ways and for different kinds of plants. And my needs for this will change over the years, and I was really happy that I would be able to adjust the bookshelf to fit my needs for the specific plants that I would be dealing with at that time. So I do really recommend this bookshelf for a grow light system. In one of the reviews for it, a lady had actually used it for a grow light system. So it was really nice to be able to see that before I bought the bookshelf. So that was really nice. All the reviews were really good. It is pretty sturdy. There also comes with it a way to attach it and screw it into your wall. I don't I didn't do it. It didn't seem that flimsy even when I had all my plants on it. And we live in an old apartment that was recently refurbished, so the flooring isn't all completely level, but there are little knobs on the end of the bookshelf that you could always twist and unscrew slightly to fix with the uneven floor. Sorry, not uneven shelving. Um, but yeah, so everything fit really well. It did not come damaged at all. The box had a little hole in it when I got it, but nothing was damaged, so that part was nice. But yeah, so this part again took very long, but it was definitely well worth the effort. Um, but yeah, this part is pretty much self-explanatory. I did flip it up then and try to see if it was a little bit easier. They give you a mini screwdriver, so that part was really nice because a regular screwdriver would not have fit in there to do the screws because of the racking. And then I was putting the LED lights on. I used the double-sided tape that came with it. It also came with zip ties and a way to screw the LED lights in. I went with the tape, the least invasive option. So there you can see I have a couple shelves there close together The rest of them I have a little bit further apart. Those two that are closer together, I ended up taking that middle one out, and I fit more plants in there. And then it has the little cross sections in the back for a little more stability. And then all these LED lights from Barrina connect together. I got an 8-pack and a 4-pack, and I have a few left over, but I have no doubt that I will use them and find other places to put them. So a little extra is not a bad thing. And they weren't too expensive. They're very lightweight, and I really like them because they looked more discreet. They weren't gaudy, they didn't have a hood, because the hood wouldn't have looked right with this setup. And I sort of winged it on what I decided to go for, and it really worked out well. Okay, then I decided to put my plants on, and you can see how the lights look. I have all different lights off in the room so that you can see how bright these LED lights are. And I got the white version. They have a white and a yellow. I went with the white, and I was a little nervous it would have like a really bad like purple pinkish hue. It's not that bad. I was really surprised the camera didn't make it look more purpley and pinkish, but I'm very pleased. I'm glad I did not go with the yellow one. The white I just think looks a bit more modern. I was afraid the yellow would look a little too vintagey, and that's not really the look I'm going for. So, but yeah, so I had a lot of fun positioning all my plants on here, and I realized again the shelves that are really close together wouldn't really fit anything else. So they would be really good like that to have seeds in there. So most seeds don't need light to start growing or to sprout, but after there is green in there, you really want them under grow lights if possible, or in full sun. So that would be a really good option once seeds sprout, to have them under that kind of grow light and nice and close to the light. And then you could always remove a shelf. So then I decided to plant my lettuce. So I got the indoor potting mix that I put in the bottom of this trough. And this trough I got really cheap. It was just a couple bucks at Lowe's, and I picked black because I knew the accents on this bookshelf would be black. So I put the indoor potting mix at the bottom. And I probably know what you're thinking. Emily, you need seed starting mix to start seeds. Voila, here we go. I put regular soil on the bottom so that when the plant grows, it has the regular soil. And then I put the seed starting mix up top, where I'm going to actually put the seeds so that they are able to start in the proper soil mix. And I didn't fill it too far up with soil. Now this trough actually does not have drainage holes in, or like a thing underneath. Oh, I can't think of the word for it, but you guys know what I mean. So I'll have to be very careful with the watering. Oh, and I did pre-moisten my soil at the top till it wasn't sopping wet, but if I squeeze it together, it went into clumps a little. And the way I decided to do this, because I wanted to grow in lines, I didn't make individual holes for the lettuce. Oh, yep, and it's a gourmet blend too. I've had this since last year, so I thought I'd give it another try. And I had to plant it 1/4 inch deep. So what I did is I just had my hand and I pushed down lines through there. So I ended up doing 3 lines where I'll have my seeds. And then I put the seeds in the grooves there, and I just tried to evenly spread it out. I probably won't wait till this is fully mature to harvest. I'll probably cut it back and use it as baby lettuce. So that's why I didn't space them out really far. And since I have filmed this video, I looked in today and they started sprouting, and I am so excited. There's a whole bunch of mini baby lettuce sprouts. So once that they grow, and you can sort of see them a little bit better after they fully emerge from the soil, then I will probably give you another update on them, whether it would be in a video or through a picture update on Facebook and Instagram. But it's so nice to be able to plant something again. The past couple months oh man, I hate the cold weather. I don't like the dreary days. It's like, oh, I need plants. And then I did mist them over to settle the seeds. I did not want to pour water over the seeds, as that would most likely dislodge them and move them around, and I want them to stay at the spot that I planted them at, because I do want them in rows. And then I just pop that on my grow light shelf there.
Alright guys, so this is the finished product. Those two shelves are empty because they're really close together and nothing will really fit in between there. But when I eventually use this to start seeds, like vegetable seeds and all that kind of stuff for my garden, those are the two shelves that I will use. I will probably at some point take away that one shelf. Let me just show you. This one right here, it unscrews, and then I'll have a regular shelf here. But I just took a really long time getting all the shelves in, so don't really feel like taking it out right now. So yeah, so let me just walk you through what I got up here. Wow, that is bad lighting on the top shelf because there's obviously no lights. But I do have, here's one of the leaves. This one kind of philodendron, I forget what specific kind it is. I've had it for a few years now. It was my first plant I ever brought home. So I'll probably actually have to trim that up here real soon. It's getting a little viney. Okay. And then I have this guy here, who is a pink illusion arrowhead plant. So I got that there. And then this is California fan ivy. This one has been struggling a little, so I really thought that the grow light would help this one in particular. And this one too, it hasn't had a lot of growth since I got it this past summer, so I think the grow lights will help this one out a lot too. And then the top of the terrarium, it would not fit in the shelving, and it needs light, and I can't put it on the top shelf. So I just took the lid off, and it's just an aloe plant in here. That there. And then I have a golden pothos that is propagating. I just put it in the water, so it doesn't have really any roots grown yet, but it'll eventually do that. And then on the end here, I have a wandering Jew. A friend from work gave me this one of the cuttings, so eventually it will become a nice full plant. It's just gonna take patience and time. We're gonna skip these two empty shelves here. So these two here I actually got at work today, and this is I think it's a prayer plant. Okay. All the other ones told me is on the other side. I know it's some kind of prayer plant though. My full name is houseplant. That's real specific. Okay, I know it's a prayer plant though. So all the leaves are facing all different ways. Some of them aren't quite fully completely variegated as deep as that leaf is there. And then this one, oh my goodness, I saw one of these at Lowe's, but it didn't look as nice, so I didn't pick it up. But it's a different variegation and kind of pothos, I think. And the leaves are pretty thick, and it's sort of got this silver, shiny, sparkly hue to it. It's so pretty. Okay, this one has a name, and it's a silver pothos. Not gonna even try to pronounce the other name there, but I just thought this was so pretty. Oh my gosh, it shimmers. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to see how that grows, and hopefully I don't kill that one. And then I'm wintering over my lemon coral sedum, and I think it was just, it needs help. So I think the grow lights will help that one out a lot. And then I have 2 more aloe plants. I have a giant aloe plant. I keep breaking it off, and I keep getting more babies. So, yeah. Black spot there. But yeah, this is like the one succulent I've tried, and I haven't really killed it. So that part's good. And then I don't have a cover or a clear cover for this, but I got this black trough planter, at Lowe's for really cheap, and I just planted some lettuce seeds in there. I put the lettuce on the bottom shelf because it will not harm my cat. My cat is a little curious sometimes. He's not too overly curious about plants, but just in case, it's something that won't hurt him. So, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention this painting up here. My one friend Joanna, she painted this, and I absolutely love it. I love the color blue and teal as one of my pots here. So yeah, I was really excited to display that picture on the shelf. And since this shelf is in my kitchen, I decided to put my Magnolia table recipes up here. I'm a big fan of Joanna Gaines, so why not? But yeah, so let's see what it looks like with the lights off. Oh, okay. So not quite as bright, but I definitely decided to go with a bookshelf. As you can see, it's my laundry room off to the side there. And then I bought Barrina LED full spectrum grow lights to put underneath. So I wanted something that looked more finished and that could be in the house and not be an eyesore. So yeah, there's some cords looping around and all that, but in my opinion, it looks a lot better in my kitchen. And I don't want to hide it. And I didn't really want to go with a metal utility rack because of that reason. I wanted it to be something nice that I could use as decoration as well and not pay as much money, for instance, the bamboo grow lights that are featured on Garden Answer are extremely expensive, and I really can't afford the huge 3-tier one right now. And this was definitely more of an affordable option. I think I spent in total not quite $300, and that was with the bookshelf, the lights. I bought a Grow Ease starter kit thing that has not arrived yet. I think, was that it? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so definitely very happy with the product considering the price. And if you hear that noise in the background, it's my cat's water, and it needs to be refilled, so it's making noises. And it also worked really well with that. There's an outlet right behind there, and the cat food and cat water fit perfect underneath there, so I don't have to move that. And all the lights do attach, so I only needed one plug into the outlet to light up the entire system. So that was a really big bonus. Plus, all the lights are with a double-sided tape, so I didn't have to screw anything in. So,
Well, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and like this video, and please comment below if you have a grow light system or if you're interested in one, and let me know what you think, what you're looking for, what you like and what you don't like. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.